Hey, what's going on, you guys? BringYourFriends here. Today I wanted to make a video about basically Guild Wars 2, obviously, but it wasn't really anything concerning balance. It was game modes and kind of casual play. Like, it almost seems like Guild Wars 2 is kind of making an effort to just deter people away from their game, especially the casual crowd, which obviously you need casuals in order for a game to be competitive, just because casuals are a larger percentage of any game. So that being said, I'm going to tell you a story, and it's kind of going to correlate with obviously what I'm trying to say. So me and my buddy were playing Guild Wars 2, I think probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we're like, hey, you want to play Guild Wars? Yeah, sure. And we log on, we're like, okay, what do we want to play? Well, we'll just play some Hot Join, just keep it fun and simple. Well, we go into Hot Join, and well, one, you have to either, so like I'll go in a game and like wait it out, because chances are the game's already full and you have to wait till the next game to get in and then get on the same team. We're like, oh cool, we're playing Hot Join together, that's awesome, Guild Wars 2, fun times, balanced. And so we're playing. Like 30 seconds later, people are, you know, going and leaving the game at their leisure. It's just Hot Join, you know, nobody cares. And then because of that, everybody gets balanced on the different teams like constantly, and that's not really any fun. Like, nobody wants to, especially if you're just playing with like a friend, you want to play on the same team, you know, just have fun, whatever. And I don't know, I think that's kind of like a deterrent for some people, just because one, it's a pain in the ass to get in the same game with decent amount of people and have one person be on the fucking same team as you. So I think for Hot Join, I probably, well, I can't even talk right now, it would probably be best if there was a queue time. Like, I honestly don't see why there isn't. Not to mention the fact that with Hot Join, it's supposed to be like Conquest. However, there's more than 5 people on each team for whatever reason, I don't know. So keep it 5 people, you add a queue time, and that being said, if you queue with a friend for Hot Join, you'd be on the same team. I'm sure queue times would be exceptionally short, because tons of people are queuing for Hot Join just because it's super casual, and you just get in there, have fun with a friend, and then that's it. And then solo queue, just like queuing with 2 people, it's obviously impossible unless you know, queue at the same time, which chances are you probably won't get on the same team, but whatever. And then team queue, it's pretty much you're going into a handicap. You're queuing with 2 people. You don't really feel like finding 3 more. And yeah, I don't know. It's just there's nothing really available for someone just to jump in and just have a good time in Guild Wars 2 anymore. It's not available. So I mean, the only thing I can obviously say that would bring a lot of people back to the game and would make it competitive with the pre-existing scene, which is pretty small to begin with, is to add a game type like deathmatch, 2v2, and you would be able to benefit from so many things. Like, for example, if you have 10 teams with obviously 5 players in each team, you have 50 players, 10 teams total, and you take 50 divided by 2, you have 25 teams with 2 people on each team. So not only do you have more teams than you have with Conquest, there's so many more benefits to dealing with 2 people as there is to dealing with 5. I mean, you have more teams overall, you have less chance to face the same team within the very small community of Guild Wars 2. I'm not going to say why, because that would be a huge rant for like 25 minutes. You'd have less team management, which means you wouldn't have to deal with, oh, I got homework, or I gotta go get drunk, you know. I mean, it's less of a chance that one person is not going to be there, because you only have one person to deal with. You know, no waiting around for 4 people. And also another big thing is no dedicated bunker. Like, one thing that's been around since Conquest was made for Guild Wars 2 is you had to have a bunker in order to be anywhere near successful. Like, if you don't have a bunker, you're pretty much just shooting yourself in the foot, and you're going to lose the game anyways. So I mean, it's pretty logical that every team in Guild Wars 2 in competitive play runs a bunker. So no more bunkers in 2v2. You don't need it. You can have it, it's optional, but chances are that nobody's going to be running bunkers but who knows? I could be wrong, but it's more choices. More choices mean more teams, more fun, more competitive, obviously more successful. Not to mention the fact that Bunker Guardians are boring as a motherfucker to play. Nobody wants to play it. I mean, you go to solo queue, people would rather lose the game than log on a Bunker Guardian, even if they knew how to play it. So, and plus you have more desirable comps with 2v2, probably faster queue times because you have more teams, and it's easier to watch, easier to shoutcast because obviously looking at 4 people trying to kill each other is a lot easier than clicking on this part of the map. Oh, let's see what's going on at Henge, and let's see what's going on at mine, and back to Henge. Oh, it's capped. I didn't see it. Oh, fucking wow, amazing plays, you know. So it'd be a lot easier for the outside looking in to understand what's going on, and from a shoutcasting point of view as well, because there's 4 people instead of 10. So I won't go into balance. I mean, that's just a long fucking story of Warriors to Thieves. So yeah, I mean, that really needs to be looked at, obviously, but 2v2, I think, personally, would be a godsend to this game, and a lot of people would be happy with playing it. I mean, the next step after that would be having a successful ladder or leaderboard, which you guys already said that are coming out, but personally, I don't see Conquest going anywhere. It's too much bullshit for what you get in return, and the fact that I think nobody really plays Guild Wars 2 anymore, or let me clarify myself, the fact that the numbers are slowly dwindling is because even if you are competitive in this game, you don't really get anything for it. I mean, I could leave this game right now, and this was like, I could have said this like months ago, so say if I would have left the game months ago and then came back, there'd have been nothing for me. I wouldn't have missed anything. There's no incentive. Like, I can go and play other games right now and feel like that I'm working towards something, but Guild Wars 2, you don't really get that feeling anymore. It's just you play games, you yell at people in team chat, you play some more games, you go and talk shit on the forums. I mean, that's pretty much about it. Like, people are having more enjoyment on the forums than they are in the game. It's becoming like a trollish society that is Guild Wars 2, and you know, it's only going to get worse if something doesn't happen fast. And like, you ask every single player that plays this game, and they will tell you that the game or the mechanics are awesome, fucking just so fluid, and that's the only reason why they play the game, and then everything else is just shit, garbage. And that's really sad because, you know, Guild Wars 2 really has a good foundation to work upon, but it's like fucking Jenga balance. You just pull out a block and then everything just fucking topples over, and that's the way it seems like they're doing things right now, and I don't really agree with it. I don't think a lot of people agree with it as well. So hopefully it gets better. I think smaller scale new game modes are the first step. I mean, obviously balance needs to happen as well. I mean, the game modes are only as fun as the game is to play, and hopefully things don't collapse more than what they already have. But I do have hope for the game, but I'm not going to wait around for it. That's why I haven't been playing in weeks, but that doesn't mean I don't care for the game in general. So that's my little rant, discussion, whatever you want to call it. My name is Countless in Game, even though I probably won't be online. If you have any questions, just leave your comments in the comment section below. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I'll probably be playing when the patch comes out, whenever it comes out. But other than that, hopefully this game picks it up for the better. This is Bring Your Friends. Hopefully you guys have a good one.